So I don't know how much this has to do with process. Well, I do. But I'm saying that because I feel vulnerable about saying this in the realm of process. Four months ago, it's about 5 months ago now, I stopped eating meat. Stopped altogether. And I heard that, your stomach has, I think, biomes or biodes or whatever it is, that feed on meat, solely are there to feed on meat. And I could be, totally misinformed on this. And it said it takes 3 months for them to die off after you stop eating meat. And I said, I'm curious about that. I'm interested in that. How about I stop eating meat? And for me, being a former athlete in high school and college, and still competing now, I wanted to see if my body would respond to not eating meat and if I could, replace the protein and do it that way. Also, waking up and writing, filming. Oh God, filming. Your diet is my diet is so interconnected with my energy that if I'm pigging out on set, I mean, I hit the dips, man. I go down. So on a film set, this is just a side story that has to do with what I'm saying. I had a year and a month long sitcom gig. I was on a sitcom and they had catered lunch every day. And I would just stuff myself, seconds, thirds and a half. And I would find myself, I'd get back to set. Oh, what would happen about 45 minutes later? No, I'm here. The way that I ate affected my presence. And I wasn't able to be present on set because I had just inundated my body with carbs, meat, and all this crap. And I was definitely affected by it. And so I was interested in stopping eating meat because I wanted to see how it would affect my energy. Since I've stopped eating meat, my energy is it's a consistent line. It doesn't really go up and down except for coffee. That's about it. But it's consistent all the way through. I'm able to eat more, and that may sound weird, but I eat a giant dish of quinoa beans, green beans, peppers, every day, and I can't get enough of it. So I just eat more, and my weight, my weight. There's so many things that have been happening. I'm trying to point them all out at once. But the way that I'm able to eat a vegetarian diet, a non-meat diet, is that I'm able to eat more. So I'm able to just eat throughout the day. I used to intermittently fast, and now I don't really need to do that. I can just eat consistently throughout the day, little bits here and there. But my weight, I weighed 212 when I was eating meat. And now I'm then once I stopped eating meat after a month, 205. I haven't been able to get above 205 since then. I can shovel quinoa and beans in my mouth until, I'm purple in the face. It just hasn't happened. So that being said, lost about 7 permanent pounds, or permanent, it feels like that, or that's what it's been for the 5 months. And I don't get the dips. And then also when I would eat meat, I would get that feeling of just you know that feeling where you just the blood rushes to your stomach and you're just good here. It's almost emotional. I don't get that anymore. I don't get it ever. And so my appetite has just been consistent all the way through. And I also am a runner and I do yoga as well. When I was eating meat and I was doing yoga and running, I would get nerves before it because I'd be oh God, do I have the energy? Oh no, can I do it? And now it's yeah, just do it. And then afterwards I eat food, but it's just, I don't have the scarcity of energy that I had before. It's just way more consistent. I'll talk about this more as this progresses along, but for right now, for me, I'm able to wake up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, have a pastry, and get down to business and be focused on it. And then have a small meal, and then work out, have a small meal, and just go about my day like that. Whereas before, I'd wake up, 3 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, 2 sausages, let's go. And then by like noon, I'd be like, and I wouldn't want to work out for the rest of the day at all. So, or write for that matter. And if something's messing with my writing, then it's got to go. So that is my process so far, or my experience so far with 5 months of being off of meat. I'm going to get back to y'all and let you know how that's going. Go to my Patreon at patreon.com/ToussaintMorrison. That is in the thing below. And also, if you have any questions about diet at all, or how it's affected how it's affected me, feel free to shoot a question. I am not a dietitian or a nutritionist. I just know what has worked for me and my body. So yeah, that's just one thing that I tweaked to kind of, bring more energy to my craft and whatnot. So that's that. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. We'll see you on the next one.